Hello. Today I will give you a quick introduction of the territory and quota application on the Anaplan platform. The end-to-end application takes you through all of your territory and quota needs, including scoring the market and understanding the value of your accounts, allocating targets from the top all the way down to the lowest level of your hierarchies, aligning resources against that scored market, defining the territories for all of your sales teams, and finally, assigning the quota out to those individuals and maintaining that quota throughout the year. In this quick preview, we will focus on allocating targets and aligning resources. Let's begin. Our goal on this dashboard is to intelligently distribute our quotas down to the lowest levels of our organization. To get to this point, we have already loaded in account level data and scored that data to understand just how valuable each of our accounts are and how valuable each market is across the organization. The scored market information is the result of careful analysis across relevant data points, including historical revenue data, marketing engagement scores by customer, and third-party market data. Overlaying these with our growth assumptions gives us a strategic and forward-looking forecast. Let's focus on our storage product at the US geo level in our forecast version. We see that we have a $225 million target, an overassignment of 5%, and that $236 million is the value we need to push down to our regions. Down below, we can see that this allocation is happening automatically based on the logic built into Anaplan. Right now, that logic says use prior year sales as our distribution method to take that $236 million and divide it up between our regions. Let's go ahead and switch that to our scored market information to get a more strategic and intelligent distribution of our quota down to the lower levels. As we made that change, not only did we change our methodology here at the region level, but down below we can see that from our regions to our subregions, we are also using that scored market information to take our high level of targets and to push them very easily and elegantly down to the lower levels. We also have the ability to massage these values with our field knowledge. So if we think the US East is going to be a little higher, we can go ahead and override that value, changing our region target while maintaining the integrity of that $236 million. Anaplan's greatest strength is its flexibility. That means flexibility in different planning methodologies, but also how easy it is to update and maintain your models because we handle hierarchy changes so elegantly. For example, if we were to take our Rust Belt region and instead of rolling up to the US Central, it was now to roll up to the US South, we would simply have to move this hierarchy once. It would move in every instance within the model. And if we look at our allocation methodology, our total addressable market is now including these 4 subregions that roll up to the US South. We still have that 100% allocation, and we still maintain the integrity of all our aggregate totals. This type of hierarchy change extends far beyond just territories moving. This could be new headcount, new products, new transactions loaded into the model. No matter how our hierarchies change, the Anaplan model will still be able to calculate and use all the methodologies that were already in place. Now that we've had a quick introduction to allocating targets within Anaplan, let's speak to aligning our resources. Our goal here is to make the most intelligent hiring decision possible. We have 3 different types of reps, and we must decide where should we hire our reps and what role should they have. If we take a look at our map in the middle, we can see the suggested headcount in each of our regions that would put us at full capacity. For example, to achieve optimal coverage in the Northeast, we should hire 1.1 additional key account reps. Now this is a great starting point, but we also want to consider what is the value of each of our markets. By doing so, we can decide where the most impactful hires will truly be. This is exactly what is flushed out in our chart to the right. We can see by region, by role, what are the 10 most impactful hires in the organization. I can follow the model's suggestion and hire those headcount, but I can also go outside the model suggestion if I know we have a great candidate in a certain region. As we make these hires, we can see the salary information is calculated below, and this is something that we are able to send back to finance. This is a great example of using Anaplan to break down silos within your organization. We receive our headcount information from finance, we make our hires here in sales operations, send the incremental cost information back to finance and also to our HRIS system so we can actually hire these new sales reps. That was just a quick preview of some of the things included in the Anaplan territory and quota application. Thank you for listening.